Well, as UK-EU negotiations over the Northern Ireland Protocol continue, and it's just unbelievable, I think, the amount of time that's now passed with this going on without unilateral action from the UK, from the government. And it's very clear, you know, the public support is there now for scrapping the European Court, the ECJ role, influence. Very clear now the public believe there should be no role in any potential deal on the protocol for the ECJ. 72% there of voters think it is important that any negotiation and deal with Brussels over the issues of the protocol remove any oversight from the ECJ. However, the government have been all over the place on this for a while now. At one time describing removing the ECJ as a red line for the UK, and at other times seemingly ready to capitulate completely. Well, it looks like a compromise here. Compromise that basically means a role for the ECJ, it looks like, forever, that there'd be an independent arbitration panel, but ECJ consultation on EU law matters apparently under discussion. I'll give you an example of one of those tearing apart the situation we've got at the moment is DUP MP Sammy Wilson saying that protocol has ripped up the Belfast Agreement and imposed EU law enforced by the ECJ in Northern Ireland. He says you can't simply improve its operation, you have to remove it.
The Northern Ireland Protocol has resulted in the ripping up of the Belfast Agreement, the principal consent and the fall of the Assembly. It has also imposed EU law on part of our country, and that law will be imposed by the European Court of Justice. Does the Minister accept you can't improve on that? You've got to remove it.
I thank the Right Honourable Gentleman for his question. Actually, I do think there is a negotiated path where you can completely change how we deal with the protocol, which would mean that it deals with the issues of governance, it deals with the issues of trade, and it deals with all the other practical issues that are causing legitimate concerns to the communities he represents.
You do then have the prospect, of course, of DUP, ERG MPs campaigning against the deal done by the Sunak government and the EU if the ECJ is not removed. However, Keir Starmer's Labour Party seemingly ready to back pretty much any deal that Sunak agrees with the EU. However, for the Prime Minister to essentially do a deal opposed by Brexiteer MPs and the DUP and backed by the Labour Party, I think would be a very bad move indeed from Rishi Sunak, and likely lead to an increased support for Reform UK. Already seen an increasing number of Tory voters and Brexit voters are switching their support to Reform UK. I will keep bringing you the very latest on this and more, guys, but do let me know what you make of all of this in the comments below. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.